Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs God is making you successful. Oh yeah, y'all, we got 2 loyal patron supporters, and I gotta give them a shout out. Yes, sir. So I want to give a shout out to Carlita Smith. Appreciate you for tuning in and becoming a loyal patron supporter, as well as Barbara Ann, man. So once again, Carlita Smith and Barbara Ann. Yes, sir. And you know, I want to do something different too. I want to give y'all a bonus. So I'm gonna say 5 signs God is making you successful, but I'm gonna give you a bonus of number 6. Yes, sir. I'm feeling good today, y'all. I'm feeling good today. I want to make sure my people get this information, and I want you to understand, you are becoming successful. God is making you successful. And the reason why I use God is because I'm a man of God. I'm a believer. Right? And as I always tell y'all, probably like 3, 4, 5 videos now, I'm not a pastor or a preacher, but I am a vessel. I am a vessel so you can understand the light, so you can understand the word, and so you can understand that through God, all great things can be accomplished. And so that's why I say God is making you successful. I give all credit to the man upstairs. Bottom line. Yes, sir. I give all credit to the man upstairs. So I need you to understand something. You are becoming successful, and this is a transition for you. You don't really understand why things are happening the way it's happening. If you are watching this video, chances are you're about to be successful. Yes, sir, I'm talking about right now. No, listen. You are about to be successful. And so you need to be ready for that blessing. You need to be ready for that success. You need to be ready for what God is about to bless for you, what God is about to give you. I need you to understand something. You need to be ready for what God is about to give you, because you got some success. You got a big bag and a big bundle of blessings waiting to be dispensed over your life, waiting to be dispensed over you. And I need you to be ready for when it comes, because you are becoming successful. So I'm about to give y'all the 5 signs, and then I'm going to give y'all the bonus. Yes, sir. But look, before I get deep into this video, I need y'all to drop in the comments that I am successful. Yes, sir. If you want to affirm this and manifest this over your life, make sure that you drop in the comments, I am successful. Now tune in. So the first sign, y'all, it's getting harder, or it seems like it's getting harder. What do you mean, Reno? Let me explain. So it seems like life is getting harder. It seems like where you are in life, it just seems like it's becoming more difficult and more difficult and more difficult. For instance, you may be on your job. Yes, sir. And the supervisor just keep throwing things at you. And when I say throwing things at you, hey, do this, do that. Do this, do that. No, do it like this. Right, your supervisor or your manager may be putting more work on you, putting more workloads on you. Or it may be a person on the job, right? It may be a person on the job who trying to give you more problems because they know your rent coming up. Yes, sir. They know your rent coming up, and it's the enemy that's working through them, right? But see, they know your rent coming up, or they know that you got something going on, and they just trying to get in the way. And see, it's certain things that happens in life that it seems like it's getting harder. Is that happening to you? I'm telling y'all, because if that's happening to you, chances are you're becoming successful. You may be at school, and it's somebody that just keep messing with you. Or it may be somebody who keep trying to cause problems, cause drama, cause messiness. You about to get ready to graduate. That's a form of success. Or you probably got a big time job waiting on you after that job, after that graduation. Yes, sir. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. I need y'all to realize something. When God is making you successful, things in life is going to start seeming like it's getting harder. But it's only seeming like that because it's preparing you for what you ask God to be. Yes, sir. I'm telling y'all, I'm dropping something on y'all right now. I need y'all to tune in and listen. See, the reason why it's getting harder for you is because you are being prepared, shaped, and molded to that person that God asked you to be. Yes, sir. You are being shaped and molded into that person that you asked God to be. So in order for you to get that success, or in order for you to receive that success, you got to first receive that test, and you got to first go through it so you can get to it. Yes, sir, I need you to understand that. So right now, life seems like it's getting harder. Maybe your rent seems like, it's like, dang, why it seems so hard for me to get my rent up? Dang, why it seems like it's certain things that's just happening, that it just seems like it's getting harder. It just seemed like it wasn't that hard 3 months ago. It wasn't that hard 4 months ago. But why it seems like it's getting harder now? That's because you're about to become successful. Number 2, y'all. The enemy is making it hard for you to focus. Yes, sir. The enemy is making it harder for you to focus. What you mean, Reno? Check this out. I'm about to tell y'all something. See, the enemy knows that you got a blessing on the way. See, he can't stop God from blessing you, but he can stop you from getting to your blessing. Yes, sir. Now, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. He can't stop God from blessing you, but he can stop you from getting to your blessing. Well, how can he do that? He can start playing tricks on your mind. He can start playing on your mental. He can start playing on your emotional state. He can start playing on your weakness, making it hard for you to focus. You may be in a relationship and a person is taking you through pure hell. Yes, sir, I'm talking about they taking you through pure hell. They hot and cold. 1 minute they up, next minute they down. 1 minute they support you, next minute they don't. 1 minute they trying to help you, next minute they trying to put you down. I need you to realize something. You are becoming successful. It's only the enemy throwing distractions at you. It's only the enemy throwing obstacles at you. It's only the enemy throwing trials and tribulations at you because you are becoming successful and he's trying to throw you off that focus. Because see, one of the most powerful things that you can do in the world is focus. We live in a world full of technology, social media. This person got that. This person got a Benz. This person got a 10. This person got this house. This person got a mansion. I mean, we basically living our lives. And when I say we, I mean we as a people in this community, in this society, we are living our lives in comparison with others. So if this person get the mansion, I got to get a bigger mansion. If this person got $100,000, I got to get $250,000. If this person got the J's, I got to get the top new tier J's. We live in our lives in competition, and we compare ourselves to other individuals. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. I need y'all to realize that the enemy is gonna try his hardest to make it hard for you to focus. He wants you looking at everything else. He don't want you looking within. He don't want you looking internal. He wants you looking external. He wants you looking over there. He wants you looking over here. Why? Because God is making you successful. And he's trying to take your eyes off the bigger prize. How many of y'all going through something? Comment in the comments and say me. How many of y'all going through something and it seemed like it could not have happened at a better time? How many of y'all going through something and you like, really, at this particular time? Really? The day before my rent due? Right before I got to go do this audition? Right before I got to go to work? Really? Why is the enemy trying to make it so hard for me to focus on something that he know I need to do? You are becoming successful. And the enemy can't stand to see that. Yes, sir. So understand, that's a major sign. It's a major key. The enemy is going to try to make it hard for you to focus. Number 3, y'all. The people are coming. Yes, sir. They see you. Yes, sir. They see you. What you mean by that? I'm going to give multiple examples. But one of the first examples is going to be this. They see you, right? The people are coming, right? You may be on social media. Your page may be going from 500 followers to 50,000, right? 500 to 50,000, or for 50,000 to 500,000, right? Or your page probably went from 2,000 to 100,000. The people are coming. People are starting to gravitate towards you. God is making you successful. He's exposing your gift to the world. He's exposing your gift to the world. And if anybody read the scripture as like I do, it says that a man's gift will make room for him. Bring him into the presence in front of queens and kings. Yes, sir. Look, your gift is going to bring you into the presence of kings and queens. You got to realize who you are. You're going to have to realize that God is making you successful. You are becoming successful to a new realm. Like you are literally leveling up your life. Like you are becoming a different person, and you don't even see it. You don't even see it. The people are coming to you. Why? They are gravitating towards your fruit. They smell your fruit. You are becoming fruitful. See, it says be fruitful. It says multiply. It says replenish and have dominion. So when you start operating in those laws that God created, you have no choice but to be successful, because that's what God said. That's what he said. So if you are being fruitful, that means that you are producing products. People are coming to your fruit and coming to your product. And guess what? Your product ain't always something that you sell. You can be your product. Your gift can be your product, right? Maybe you a speaker. Maybe you a person who do hair. Maybe you're a person who got a special talent, a gift. But guess what? That can become a fruit, and that's your product. And so what happens is the people are going to gravitate towards you because they want your fruit. They want your product. You got to realize what you're becoming. Number 4, y'all. Number four. Your life is starting to change, or it feels like it's changing. Okay? Your life is starting to change, or it feels like it's changing. What you mean by that, Reno? So let me say this. When you was in elementary, you started to feel the shift in your life when you was going to middle school. Like, this feel a little different. Like, this ain't elementary. This middle school. This ain't no elementary right here. This middle school. Okay, you may take that from middle school and say, look, from middle school, you start going, you're about to go to high school. I guarantee you that transition. If you feel like your life is transitioning, make sure you comment in the comments and say transition. Yes, sir. Make sure you say transition in the comments. See, when you was in middle school and you started going to another level and you was about to hit that 9th grade, from 8th grade going to 9th grade, now you went to high school, it was a transition, right? It was a transition. And so that's the same thing with your life when you are becoming successful. You start looking at life different. You start seeing things for what it is. You start seeing how things operate and how things move. You start seeing things differently. Your eyes become open. You start looking at life in a different realm. Start looking at life from a different perspective. See, your life begins to change when you change. God is changing you. So now your life is starting to change. And so guess what? Your circles is beginning to change. So guess what? The places that you want to go eat at, the places that the food that you want to put in your body, the things that you want to decide to do, your life is starting to change. The environment around you is starting to change, which means you're becoming successful. Number 5, y'all. People think highly of you. Yes, sir. Now listen, people think highly of you. What does that mean, Reno? Let me explain. So when people begin to think highly of you, it's 2 things can happen. Either they can look at you and say, man, you're a great person. You're a great man. You're a great woman. Or you're a great girl, right? Or a person may say, you think you can't do no wrong. Really, that means they just really think highly of you. When a person feel like, when they feel like you are so perfect that they have to dig and pick out your imperfections. When you are so perfect to where they have to dig and look at the things that you don't necessarily, that you're not necessarily good at. That you're not necessarily good at. This is a person who look for your flaws. They looking for the things that you've done wrong. They're looking for your imperfections. They are looking for it. They looking for it. So people think highly of you. And if they think highly of you, they actually feel like this. Either they feel like you too good and you looking down on them and they beneath you and you think you all that. They think highly of you. Or a person gonna be like, man, I rock with you. You dope, you tough, you great, man, keep going. They gonna motivate that because the problem is people look at your success and either get jealous or they look at your success and want to figure out how they can get more of that success. When a person come to me and say, man, how you did that? I actually look at it as flattery because I'm not gonna take out that time to stun on somebody. I'm gonna take out that time to try to help somebody. I'm gonna take out that, especially if they're genuine. So people begin to think highly of you. And when they think highly of you, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. Congratulate yourself. You have now elevated and graduated to success. You have now elevated and graduated to success. And when a person look at your perception and say that you're successful, you doing something right. Maybe your bank account don't reflect it right now. Yes, sir, I'm talking to somebody. Maybe the people haven't came just yet, but maybe you can start seeing how it's starting to shift and gravitate towards you. Maybe you don't have the nice house right now. Maybe you don't have the nice car right now. But see, these signs are starting to resonate, and you're gonna start seeing how these shifts start transitioning through your life. And guess what's gonna happen? Before you know it, you're gonna be successful. Before you know it, you're going to be successful. So that's one of the signs, y'all. That's a big one. Number 5, people think highly of you. So number 6, y'all. Number 6, and this is a bonus one, as I promised. Successful people begin to attract to you. Yes, sir. And I use myself, right? So with this being said, I use myself. So when I started blowing up on Instagram and my account started blowing up, I started getting like a whole bunch of followers, I had people who was tuned in, right? Like I had some celebrities that was tuned in, like so people like Jennifer Hudson tuned into the channel. Tuned into my Instagram page. Tyrese Gibson for Baby Boy. I had Moray, the rapper. I've had Lee Mazin. I've had T.I. I've had a lot of people, right? But that showed me, and then not only that, but I had like other people as well who've been doing good things too. So what I'm saying is that I've had people who is already successful and established, and people started gravitating towards me. So that let me know that, oh, bro, you becoming successful. Yes, sir. Now you arrive into the occasion. Like you are about to be eating at the table with certain people. You're about to be shaking hands with certain individuals. You're about to be walking indoors with certain individuals. You're about to be looking at the people who you idolized at one point. Y'all gonna be sitting right across from each other. Like you starting to level up and you're becoming successful. And that's the same thing that's gonna happen with you. Maybe they're not gonna be a celebrity. Right? Like everybody, it don't matter just because they're a celebrity. Successful celebrities are not the only successful people. And if you want to be honest, what do you deem success? If you deem success as having fame, cool, got you. But if you deem success as a person who set out some goals that they wanted to accomplish and they did it, then they're successful too. Or a person who became financially successful and didn't quite have the fame, they successful too. So it really depends on what you deem successful as. But I will say this though. Successful people is going to start attracting to you because of who you are becoming. It's not because they want to use you. Now, don't get me wrong. In this world, people do want to utilize you, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? We got that wrong in our community. They want to use me. They keep using me. Yeah, cool. Whenever you go to Burger King, you use Burger King. You use them for their food, and they use you for your money. It's an equal transition. Right? Let's just say you got a roommate. Y'all using each other. They using you so you can pay 1/2 of the rent, and you using them so they can pay 1/2 of the rent. Relationship. You using them for whatever they can bring to the table. They using you for whatever you can bring to the table. It's cool. I'm okay with being utilized. But when a person tries to take advantage, that's different. But see, you got these successful people coming to your life. Some may want to take advantage, cool. But for the most part, these are people who start to see you as a person of value. They are seeing you as a valuable person. They are seeing you as someone who is valued. They got worth in this world, and they just want to be a part of that. And you're going to start associating yourself. Look, I'm going to tell you this, y'all. You will never see a billionaire hanging out with thousandaires. And you will never see a millionaire hanging out with thousandaires like that. You probably would, maybe if that's a mentor, or maybe if that's somebody who, they look like they are getting game from or something like that. But for the most part, millionaires gonna hang out with millionaires. Yes, sir. And billionaires gonna hang out with billionaires. Now, all in all, I will say this. Money just hang out with money, period. So maybe that person is a billionaire, but if he hang around with a millionaire, he like, all right, cool. I mean, you still got money. You a multi-millionaire. But for the most part, you become what you hang around. And from what I've read, and according to the law of attraction, a billionaire is not going to want to be around a millionaire too long. He want to hang around billionaires or trillionaires. right? And see that, and that's the funny thing about that, right? The funny thing is, the billionaire want to hang out with the trillionaire, but the billionaire don't want to hang out with the millionaire. But the flip side of it is, the trillionaire probably don't want to hang out with the billionaire. You see how that works? And so it's gonna boil down to who you know, right? It's gonna boil down to who wanna help you and who wanna see you blow. Yes, sir. But for the most part, though, successful people are gonna begin to attract to you. They don't know what's in your bank account. Only you know. They don't know what you got. They don't know what kind of car you got. They don't know where you stay at. All they know is what you post on social media, how you present yourself whenever you go out, and how you articulate yourself. Whenever you open up your mouth, you tell the whole world who you are. Just like now. I'm telling y'all exactly who I am. Y'all don't know where I stay at, what I drive, what I do, but the way I articulate myself, y'all gonna look at me a certain way. Yes, sir. So I need y'all to realize something, y'all. The bonus one, number 6, y'all. Successful people are gonna start attracting to you. And don't be afraid when this stuff happens. Don't be afraid when it happens. Embrace it. Embrace it. You done manifested this life. You done asked for this life. You done prayed for it, babe. I'm talking about everything. You done went through the laws, and then when you get it, you like, oh, am I supposed to have this? No, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. Why me? The question is, why not you? Why not you? Why can't it be you with $1 million? Why can't it be you with the nice house? Why can't it be you with the nice car? Why can't it be you with the dog? Why can't it be you with the American dream? Why can't it be you? Why can't it be you? So it can be you. I need you to believe in yourself and understand that you have greatness within you. You got a purpose. You are becoming successful, and God got everything to do with it. Yes, sir. Look, I need y'all to make sure y'all hit them links down below. Y'all make sure y'all check out one of those books that I got. Rich Mentality, Failure Equal, Traumatized by Love, 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book. If you want that, if you want to become a published author, make sure that you hit the link in the bio, 8 Steps to Self-Publish, right? And not only that, make sure that you join my Patreon. Make sure that you join my Patreon. I need y'all to tune in. If y'all want 30% off those books that I just listed, Fairly Unequal and Rich Mentality, or exclusive videos, right, per month. You get to tell me what type of video that you want me to do. Like, yo, Reno, man, talk about this, man. Can you get to hit me up. All you got to do is join my Patreon, and I got you. And of course, you get a Patreon shout out. But in all, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning into the video. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.